Walmart, though, poised to erase year-to-date losses after posting upbeat results and guidance. Comps in the U.S. up 4.5, well above consensus. E-com up 40%, Jim. They raised their guide on EPS, on comps, on margin, despite this big investment spend.
100 million people shop there each week. And it is America. Those who have been following what Doug McMillon was doing realize that this is the fruits of his labor. He took a couple years ago, he came on our air and said, listen, I really have to just change the culture. I've got the family backing. This is what you see when you change the culture. It trades to 100 because people are giving it a 20 multiple. Why? Because it's got some of the best growth of any company, large or small. And it's not just Walmart's. Sam's Club, I thought it was more abundant. It's +5, strongest in 6 years. We know that strongest in 10 years is part macro. You can't have people not spend on cars and not spend on homes and then expect they're not going to shop at Walmart. And those of us who go for big followers of Walmart and go there, the stores look fabulous.
They do look good. They look very good. People may wonder, okay, why the split in price action between what Walmart's doing today and what Macy's did yesterday? Our Courtney Reagan points out, since the last prints, Walmart's up 5, Macy's was up 36, right?
Right. Let's please give Jeff Gannett his due. I mean, the stock was up 42% going in. It was up 45% when you look at the pre-market trading. Now, there were some people worried about gross margins, but gross margins are going to be up year over year. There are people who say the sales slowing or the comparisons are hard. Those are people who look at the stock and say, I better come up with a reason why it's down. I don't like that. I think he's fixing the balance sheet. I think he's doing a lot right. It's a longer-term investment, not a short-term trade.
Grocery comps, best in 9 years, as in-store pickup and delivery expansion continues. Bespoke says this will be the best gap up on earnings since '01.
Holy cow.
Yeah, you got to go back a ways.
I really have to hand it to Doug McMillon. And by the way, the prices, and when you walk in, last month, there's French's mustard for $1.49. That's like a $4 product. I mean, they're going back to the way they used to do, which is, and I remember when the old days, when I used to talk to Walmart all the time, they always had these products that they sold for less than they paid for. I mean, they're underneath their own price, and it puts you into the stores. That's the Walmart I love. And they pay people more, Elizabeth Warren, Segway, and now you've got better help. You don't have the same turnover you used to. It is remarkable. When you speak to store managers, they understand exactly what's happening. I don't care whether it's in Louisiana, whether it's Pennsylvania, whether it be New York, whether it be California. This company is rejuvenated. Congratulations to them.
Journal today takes a look at retail and manufacturing driving growth this summer, and it's come to play this week in Home Depot, Macy's, stock action notwithstanding, Walmart today, restaurant spending, best at least as records go back in terms of retail sales yesterday.
I mean, look at Chipotle at 500. Look at it. Even Brinker wasn't bad. I happen to tell you, I want to emphasize again, and Diana Oak was on with a really good piece, and I know she was going back and forth with Squawk. People aren't spending on their homes. Now, there's not a lot of turnover. Carol Tomei, the CFO of Home Depot, talked about 96% of the homes aren't trading. That's incredibly low. What are people doing? They're fixing up their house. They're spending more on outright, just on groceries, but also on experiential. And this Walmart number solidifies everything that Larry Kudlow was talking about. The consumer is incredibly strong. By the way, the debt numbers from the St. Louis Fed, the consumer has the best balance sheet in years.
Really?
These are stories that are not talked about because they are predominantly upbeat. And I'm going there, and I'm willing to be a Pollyanna when it comes to retail because I have not seen Walmart this good. This is the age of Walmart. David Faber. David, it's the age.
Always on the week he's out.
He's not there. Yeah. There's David. Okay. This was a remarkable quarter. And, when you go back and forth with them, do you know how humble they are? Maybe it's just that Arkansas thing, but I mean that positively, Razorbacks. But they are just, hey, listen, we're just doing what we said.
Right.
They're not pounding their chest like JCPenney did in the quarter, in the JCPenney release.